Hello everybody, how's it going? Hope y'all are doing well. Happy Thursday? Yeah, it is Thursday. It's been a long day. I'd forgotten what day it even was. Hope everybody's Thursday has been going well. I'm glad the weekend is almost here. I have so much work I still have to do tomorrow and a lot of stuff I gotta do off stream, outside of work, for like, not work, but work. Just other stuff that I need to get done personally. But despite that, everything is going pretty well. I am excited to get back into Metroid Prime 4 though. Last week when we left off, we had fought a surprise boss out in the open desert, and I was working on 100%ing what I could of the desert. I finished the Great Mines before doing that. And now I am working on 100%ing the rest of the game. There's 3 more areas that I haven't finished going all the way back through. Volt Forge, Ice Belt, and Flare Pool. Got some stuff left in those areas, so gonna go back and dig into them. Hey Sauce, how's it going? Appreciate you popping in. Let me go ahead and get started, which by get started I mean continue on from this screen, which I haven't actually loaded my save from. Scans are looking pretty low percentage wise. I'm a little worried about that. I suspect I might not get 100% scans by the end of this game, but I can definitely get 100% pickups. That's pretty straightforward. So yeah, we're done with Great Mines. We're also done with Desert. There's nothing left out here. So next I'm gonna head for Volt Forge. And actually, I think if I remember correctly, off screen when I ended stream last time, I actually went to the first save room in Volt Forge. So I'm already here, ready to start looking. Also, I cheated and looked up the location of the scout bots in these 3 zones because I didn't want to have to spend a lot of time hunting them down. So we're gonna go right for there first. Oh geez. This is definitely going to be a game that's probably going to require a couple of playthroughs for me to finish scans, I imagine. I'm sure I missed 1 or 2 items, if not a lot more. Classic Metroid Prime. There's always like one difficult scan that you just got to like pay attention or you'll miss. And I had the benefit of the other Prime games of knowing about those. I had no idea what's what here, so I'm sure there's like tons of stuff I've missed. But in the meantime, I have to think about this actually. Where am I gonna go? Is there a shortcut here like there was in the other one? If there was, it would be through here. No, I'm just gonna ignore you. Yes, whoa. Hold on. It says the tube is online, but this doesn't look like the spot to get in it. That can't be. All right, well, where are we supposed to take it in that case? Or am I misreading this? Let's see. No, this seems accurate, so what am I missing? Is the Tower 1 tube was just open and you could just hop in, but this one is not, which is, excuse you. What is my favorite biome? It was definitely Pangea Drifts in Prime 1, but Ice Belt's kind of boring in comparison. Flare Pool was interesting, but also not as unique as Magmore Caverns for sure. I might lean towards Fury Green actually. Because it was beautiful, obviously, but there were some differences. There were some variations with how they designed it essentially. In a way I was actually, well, I was a waste of a missile. In a way I was happy about. So maybe that, but also I feel like I need to think about it. So far my answer is definitely Fury Green though. Okay, those I knew about. There's nothing else here. I mean, I could just take the elevator down. I'm trying not to. Well, actually that's the first thing I should do. I should take the elevator down and see if the entry point is on the floor below me. All right, fingers crossed. I might have to go all the way down eventually anyway, but I'm trying to just very quickly get to where the scout bot's at. I don't want to have to manually go down the entire tower to do that. No, there's nothing here. Ugh, okay. Yeah, that's a solid choice, and also a very good point. When I first got to Volt Forge, I was like, oh wow, this is incredible. And there's nothing like it in other Metroid Prime games, so that's definitely, if that's not number one, it's definitely got to be number two. Maybe you have to come from down at the bottom, which is unfortunate. I don't see any other way of getting in this thing. I'm not blowing anything up. It's just confusing because the Tower 1 elevator just had an entrance in the tube, so... And this one says the tube is online. Like, what am I missing? There's no other place to go, though. There's, like, no other access point to this thing. Well, the doors are all open, so I guess I could just haul ass. Hope for the best. Yeah, I appreciate the mentality of them thinking, oh, well, we've got like a fire zone, an ice zone, a factory, a forest. Wow, that was straight in the face. I'm just gonna ignore you. That was not the smartest decision. I should have just actually taken the time to beat some of those. Let's shoot some boxes, get some health back. But yeah, I guess they thought about that and they're like, you know what? But we want a wave beam. We want like a psychic version of the wave beam. Why don't we make a lightning filled area to match that? But that wasn't in previous games, so they just came up with this. Yeah, I should have taken my time to take the turrets out. That was stupid to try to run past them like that. I was trying to just run for it because I didn't want to fight the other guy. But if there's turrets in the way, I gotta do it. Oh, hello. All right. Are there any turrets in here? Yeah, let me just like take my time. These guys aren't bad, so although fighting them with the regular weapon is a choice. Oh, that thing is horrible. A lot of the enemies in here were really annoying, actually, which is part of the reason why I was trying to just dash through. But they are. Everything in this game seems a lot less annoying after you get to this point in the game. Like all the enemies that were, I was coming up through the Great Mines and suddenly, like after you beat the final boss of the Great Mines, suddenly all the grievers are just like, what was the deal with this one? I've forgotten. Oh, it does still work. It's just funky. Or does it? Because now it seems... Oh, there we go. Oh, it did that again. Okay. That seems active, though. But yeah, after I beat the Omega Griever at the in the Great Mines, all the rest of the Grievers suddenly just were like really easy to kill. They only took... Is that a new guy? No. They took significantly less shots, like 4 or 5 shots, and they were just, with a regular buster, they were just suddenly gone. And it seems like that the same case is here too. Things are just easier to kill now that we're in game, even though I don't like I'm not even using stronger weapons on them, but seems like it's got a little cluster. Oh yeah. This zone didn't help with that, for sure. That elevator was rough. Like, I assumed immediately upon entering that elevator, like I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna result in this thing dropping, isn't it? Certainly not ideal. But also it was incredibly claustrophobic. You had like nowhere to go in that thing, and you had to watch it just drop you. It's like not ideal. Okay, we're finally down here, so I can. What just hit me? I'm not even sure. Oh, that was lightning. Never mind. All right. Oh, this guy's here. I also haven't been to the bottom of this tower, so there's definitely something over there, and there's definitely that thing over there too. First, the whole reason I came here. Let's cheat and see where my items are. Hey Metroid guys, how's it going? Thank you for popping in. It's good to see you. I am looking to see where stuff is on Wolfforge. I'm sure there's something over there. Let's go check that actually. Well, no, first let's open the map and just take a look. Okay, yes. Nothing over here. Did I already get? It's possible I came back here after I had boost. I feel like I didn't though. Anyway, there's definitely something over here. Oh, this is going really far out. Where am I going? Oh, jeez. Okay. That's not how you do that. Hold on a second. Yeah, that's totally fine. I hope you and Crystal enjoy yourself while watching me fall to my death from not correctly remembering how to do this stuff. Actually, you know what? I need to look this up. This is that Psychic Lasso? I can't believe I've forgotten how to do this in literally 1 week of playing this game. It is a morph ball. Psychic spider ball. Those were tether nodes. Were they not there because I didn't scan them? Oh, that's exactly what the case is. I forgot to scan them. That's I was doing it correctly and it just wow. Okay, hopefully I won't fall to my death this time. There's no guarantee. This is clearly going to be a bit of nonsense. So good luck me. Hopefully that side will let me just easily come back. Yeah, that looks like a pipe that takes you back to the beginning after we get whatever item is over here. Yeah, that was just me being ridiculous. I really should not have forgotten how to do that in just a week of not playing the game. That's bad. Oh, that's how you. So it's one way from down here. Yuck. All right. Well, I don't want to go back to the top and work my way down. Only have to do this again. So I guess we'll go back up manually. Trying to be very careful. I mean, I do that too, actually. So the fact that I forgot it in a week feels like extra easy. No surprise. All right, let's. Oh. I must have already gotten what was out here. Okay. Oh. Or not. Where am I going? Oh, this takes you to the other towers. Okay. Well, I don't want to. There's stuff to do in this tower, obviously, but I don't want to do that yet. This is Tower 1. Let's go back and like finish up Tower 2. That explains why there was not an item over there. Alright, let's head back in. And I will just... Oh, the enemies are back, because of course. I am going to dodge those guys, though. There was nothing else out there. No, we got everything. Okay, I'm going to take it slow on my way back in. We're definitely going to run into more enemies, and I definitely do not need to be shot by a billion turrets because I was impatient. I almost jumped right into that. Speaking of being impatient, yeesh. Oh, that's nice. I wish her luck. Streaming is a lot of fun. There's a lot of things to enjoy about it, and it feels really good when you got a community who's like they're watching stuff with you and enjoying themselves too. I'm definitely never going to become a famous streamer. I do this just for my own personal enjoyment, but I get a lot of satisfaction out of it. Linchpin for securing the robot arm faster can be pulled out with physical force. Okay. What's the point of that? There's definitely an item in this room. Okay. There's 2 items in this room? No, that's on top. All right. Okay, we gotta jump to somewhere, I guess. Probably something to do with this, maybe? No, those are being pushed in, and yeah. It's a lot of fun to like be playing a game and have people watching who like also enjoy that game, and everybody's just hanging out and chatting about it and like having fun with the experience. I feel like I gotta get up to there somehow. Where do I even jump to though? Double jump will not get me on top of this thing. Doesn't look like there's anything else to scan. Effectively indestructible. Though command input is still supported, its automation programming has been reset, making autonomous operation impossible following power restoration. Okay. There's the item in there. I see it. Love Xenoblade Chronicles, Pokemon, Metroid, Zelda. All excellent franchises. I am a massive Xenoblade fan myself. I have like every single one of those games I have over 100 hours when. That's taken up a significant portion of my life. The only Xenoblade title I haven't played yet actually is Torna, the 2 DLC. I started it, but I started it very late, and about an hour into it, I got to that point, and then Xenoblade 3 came out. So then I lost like another 200 hours to Xenoblade 3, and I just haven't gone back to Torna yet. I really want to, because what I played in Torna was already like great, and I want the backstory from 2. But that is the only part of the franchise that I haven't played yet. But outside of not having experienced that yet, I love Xenoblade so much. It's one of my favorite franchises. Oh, nice. I bought Xenoblade 1 on every system it came out on, so I originally played it on the Wii, and then I got it on 3DS, and that's not a good way to play the game, but I still got like another 100 hours on the 3DS version. So the remaster on Switch was incredibly satisfying. I am quite confused about what I'm supposed to do here. Obviously the item I need is in there, but there's no way to drop this thing. The fact that I was able to pull that off kind of implied that I was supposed to jump to here, but I don't see any easy way to make that happen. Oh, you can pull this off too. Okay. Me not paying attention. I was looking for a scan, but because I scanned the other one, this was the same you've already scanned color, and that's what threw me. Okay. Oh well. Can I just blow the door open? No. I can jump on top, but okay. All right, that took more brain power than I should have allowed it to give. That was very ridiculous of me to miss the obvious so badly, but oh well. All right. I'm going through the door to take the elevator up. I think there's an item at the top of this elevator. This is the elevator that dropped it. Will it just let me go up without a problem? Always heard Xenoblade Chronicles was great, so we went to GameStop one day and grabbed X like a grandma buying the Oh man, I love Xenoblade Chronicles X, but is that a rough starting point? Although it does have the benefit of being completely unconnected to the other games outside of some minor connections in the new version. Oh, you can't get out once you go in. How are you supposed to do that? So in terms of not wanting to get into the middle of the entire franchise and get trapped in it, it's a good start. But in every other way, it's not a good start. You should absolutely play at least one other Xenoblade so you understand what you're doing. It's my favorite soda. Probably Sprite. Actually, I try and drink a lot less soda these days because I'm trying to get a lot of, I'm trying to be careful about my health, working out a lot more, cooking a lot more. But when I am drinking soda, it's pretty much always Sprite, so yeah. Okay, now that I open that up, how do I get this to drop without touching the hologram in the center? Or can I just morph ball up, maybe? Possibly. That doesn't seem to be working. I feel like wow, I need to not stand in front of the like open electrical socket. I feel like the clear thing it's trying to get you to do is to step in to get it to drop and then step out really quickly. But I don't seem to be able to do that fast enough. Before it goes down and doesn't let me get out again. So how exactly am I supposed to just like go back outside and back up from here and then back down? I kind of don't like that idea, but that could work if the elevator is like down here at this point and leaving the room doesn't reset its position. That might be the route, but that's kind of a annoying way because that's like a lot of weird unnecessary backtracking. Let me try that though. Let's roll in here and take the path outside that led all the way back up. Let's take that down. Let's see if that's what the game developers are intending here. Which means back to this electric nonsense. Let's be careful here. All right. Oh, which means that was stupid of me. At least I only lost like 60 health and not like 2 energy tanks when I stupidly just ran right into those turrets. All right. I'm probably gonna have to take this out. I don't think I'm gonna just leave this thing alive. Oh, I should. That's why I'm having a problem. Let me let me just blow him off the edge. Okay. I guess that works. That one is far enough away that I don't think it's gonna be a problem. Voltage. Oh. Okay, you know what? That's valid. Alright, let's try this again. I'll see if this is what they intend. If it isn't, then that's going to be annoying, but when I get back down to that point, I can just come back down here and take the tube again, so I can make do. Even if it's not entirely ideal. Okay. Oh, I didn't open this in the first place. Whoops. Which is probably why the one up top wasn't working, because you have to come down here and actually, like, open it. And now it's like a functioning elevator on both sides. Okay. I completely forgot that was part of the process. All right. While we're here, is there anything? Oh, it's actually only three spots. Okay. We could just come back up the elevator, actually. We're not going particularly far here. Only 3 things left in this tower, though. There were a lot of things in the other tower. Okay, there's... That thing just... Oh, that... Where are you? Sir? Sir? Okay. Wait, where? That is incredibly rude. Oof. All right, let's keep you where you're at. That's not the bottom of it. Let's just, there we go. That was a bit better. I still lost like 4 energy tanks, which is not ideal. Okay, that's a much better way of dealing with these guys. I actually really like that you can just shock them and yank them off. Here's the thing I didn't do before. Okay. What's in here? Oh, that's it. That's pretty straightforward. Okay. Oh, that's so cute. All right, we're going through here. We are down. I scanned that already, didn't I? Yes. We're now down 4 energy tanks, so I got to be a little bit more careful. That was my own ridiculousness, though. Okay. Gonna try and pick up some energy here. Okay, that's a solid amount. We're going down one more level. There's something in there, and then there's that item in the elevator. Okay. Actually, I think I will go all the way down because I don't want to have to deal with... It's going to be annoying to go through that electric tunnel again, but I also don't want to have to deal with fighting some of these enemies on the way back up, like those turrets. There's nowhere to hide from those turrets on this side. Oh. Speaking of nowhere to hide, that was not ideal. All right, we're still doing okay though, health-wise. All right, so there's an item in here, also enemies. There's an ad about to start. I just missed that. Those of you who don't have Twitch Turbo, we'll see in about 3 minutes. Or yeah, I'm actually gonna keep playing though. But feel free to take this opportunity to stretch, hydrate, do whatever you gotta to do to make sure you're not sitting in one place for an extended period of time if you can. I know you have your daughter literally sitting on you, so that might not be feasible for you, but where you can. All right, what is the item in here? It's up there. And we have to figure out how to get up there. Graspable using a psychic grapple. We have to get up there in the first place, though. This doesn't let me go straight up. None of these, they're all dropping things. One is dropping, one is coming out and then dropping down, and then the rest are like falling down. There's no quick path to take to go up, essentially. I don't see any other path though. There's no grapple up there to grab a hold of. Well, there is that grapple, but that's supports point-to-point traversal using a connective wire. I don't see like a grapple in a matching spot to cross over. So how do I get up there? This one's difficult. I can't get close enough to grapple from down here. Oh, there's a thing up there immediately above me that I wasn't paying attention to. Okay. I am really bad at paying attention to things in this game. Okay, but oh, you probably have to jump from one of these to get to get high enough. Yep. Oh, you jump from those. All right, there we go. That's a lot better. That took some doing. All right, we got that. All right, just the item at the top of this elevator. Fingers crossed it'll just be... Oh, the elevator's back. Oh, okay. So I do have to figure something out here, but I don't know. Now supplies battery is heavily overcharged by current from the connected lightning charging rod. I don't see anything else out of the ordinary here. Can I just shoot the elevator to get it to go down? That doesn't seem to be working. Can I shoot the shot ammo to get the pickup? I kind of doubt it, but... Oh, I had to go out and back in to get charges back? Eesh. Anyway, welcome back from ads. Oh no, I just have to wait. I'm not waiting long enough. They don't let you do it back to back that often. So I picked up the previous item, and now I'm back here trying to figure this out. But unfortunately, the elevator was back, so my idea wasn't helpful at all. I'm trying to figure out how to get up here. Just nothing obvious. Well, if the thing drops, then I'm not going to be able to get up, though. So I feel like it has to stay up here. I guess it has to stay up here, and I just have to be better about jumping up. Can only move. That's adorable. Also, ooh, my condolences. I feel like that's probably going to be my life in a couple of months when I finally get the 2 cats that I'm... Oh, there we go. Okay, I just had to be better about bomb jumping. I see. All right, that was probably less difficult than I thought it was going to be. But it's fine. Yeah, I think at this point we're only going back through. Let's just go back up. We're probably gonna have to refight the enemies in the room upstairs, but that's fine. I feel like this will be faster than going down and taking the pipe back up. I tried to walk up in case it dropped health, and I forgot that the explosion does damage. Oh my goodness. All right, let's roll through here slowly. The turrets might be back. Oh, let's pick up some health bomb here, actually. All right, bit better position. The turrets are not back. This enemy is. Are there turrets on this side now? Yes. Oh, I got shot in the back, and so Oh, this guy's just... Okay, I can't do this while this guy's right here. So, let's take him out. I once again lost 2 energy tanks and then back down to low 4. But it's fine, there's a save room at the top. I really should have assumed or realized that I would get pot shot in the back during the entirety of that, and that I would not be able to just casually grab the turrets and rip them off their hinges. Oh well. Why is there a guy in here? Oh my goodness. Well, not anymore. All right, let's scan the elevator. Oh, it's not a scan. We scanned it before. We hit the button, and that returns it. And this takes us all the way back upstairs. So we're done with this tower. Let's head to Tower 3 next, actually. Let me see if there's anything in the boss's tower. In retros, oh yeah, now it's working. Because I didn't turn the thing on downstairs, and that was required. You know what? Let me just leave it in ice mode for now. Oh, you broke out really quickly. All right, we're good. There's a save room right here. Let me get my energy back that I'm so bad at wasting. One thing I really like about Volt Forge on the subject, what Sauce was talking about earlier, favorite biome in this game. Volt Forge is actually, I think Volt Forge might actually be my number 1 now that I think about it. Fairy Green is definitely up there. It's probably my number 2. But Volt Forge is, I like it for how unique it is, but also I like the music. Because the music in some of the other zones are actually not all that. I mean, it's okay, but it's like no classic bangers. Along the lines of the stuff in like the first Metroid Prime game, and especially the third one. There's a lot of music in the third game that I loved. But once you turn the power on, the music here is pretty great. Is there any pickups outside? No, but I do see one pickup down there. Basically go down to the boss room. Not to the boss room specifically, but the room next to the save point. Okay. So we'll do this first, then we'll go back to Tower 1. There's a lot of items on Tower 1 still. Why are there enemies here? It's fine. I'm having a lot of trouble here. There we go. And now I can just shoot at you at my leisure. Okay, there we go. Let's rip the shield away. And now we can just do this. Okay, that's much better. The save room is downstairs. So we actually do need to hop back on this. I probably could have just ran right or drove right past them, but nah, I would have taken a lot of damage all the way, I'm sure. Let's go down to certification. It's the first time I've taken this elevator since I left this boss arena. Alright, and we have an enemy that I will shoot through the bars. Anything else in here? No. Okay. Where's the item I'm looking for? It's up here? Oh, literally in here. What in the world was... Oh, hello. Just waddled up behind me. Yeesh. Alright, let's yank this off. Was that a power distribution device. Administrative AI connection severs thought. Electric shock the conductor plate will cause it to function briefly. Okay. Let's do that. Oh, we had to really power it up. Okay. And that opens this gate that was right next to it that I literally did not see. Alright. It's fine though. Alright, so now we're done with Tower 3, but there was only the one item in there, so that is fine. So let's head back up and go back to Tower 1. And maybe I should actually take the tube down to the bottom of Tower 1 and work my way back up. No, because the tube, I unlocked the tube so it's functional in both directions. So start at the top, work my way down, then just take the tube back up. Makes the most sense, I think. Are these guys back? Oh, they are. I'm just going to scoot past them. Good, it did. It let me. All right, see exactly what we got on Tower 1 once we get over there. I'm going to pop in here again really quickly and save. I try and be very careful about, even though like I was talking earlier, a lot of the enemies at this point in the game seem a lot easier than they previously were. But I just lost 4 energy tanks because I was just not paying attention and just ran into a bunch of turrets. So I feel like I should play it safe. And just keep regularly saving, specifically because that gives me my health back more than anything else. All right, let me get the lay of the land real quick. Let's see, we have one item in there. Nothing all the way at the bottom, but there's like 3 items on the way down. Wait, where's that? Hey again, how's it going? 4 Priam. Am I? Okay, there. The map is weird to mess with sometimes. Helping you calm down by. Oh, jeez. Well, I'm glad I can assist you. But also the words you said are exactly why I will never play Resident Evil 9. I say, even though I played and loved Resident Evil 4, and I remember playing the original Resident Evil 1 remake on GameCube and enjoyed that. I love Code Veronica. But also I'm a weenie and I hate horror games. So even though I love Resident Evil as a concept, I don't think I will ever find it in me to play Requiem. I will watch other people play it though. I don't know how to get to there. Oh, that's outside. Okay, that's probably the last thing we'll do. We'll get the thing there and then we'll take the tube up wherever the tube is, which I need to keep an eye out for said tube. First of all, let's just head down though, because we got. RE1 is no joke. RE4 is no horror. Yeah, that's fair. It had some scary bits, but it wasn't really scary at all in the same way, which is probably why I picked up on it so well. All right, what's in here? We have an item right in front of me. That's probably on the other side of this. Back in the day, I had no way of getting over there. Oh, wait. Do I have to actually, like, get into the lock? Let's just take me around to the other side. Yes, it will. Same character. Yeah, I saw, I was watching a friend play it, and I was like, oh, it's my boy. Okay, that's cool. How do you get in there? Do you have to go down and activate something? Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Leon is everybody's boy. Leon is great. And he's the reason that I can deal with like the horror aspects when they show up. But of course they weren't in 4 in the same way, so it worked out. Boy, how do you have to get inside that, but that whole thing is locked at the moment. So how do you? Let me go down and see if there's. Oh, that's just a whole puzzle inside. Okay. That I couldn't access before because I didn't have boost ball when I first did all this. I see. Oh, that's a shame. As somebody who would like to play a lot of Leon stuff, I would definitely benefit from a lot more Leon sections, but I guess I could always just replay Resident Evil 4 if I was in that mood. So, but it's like nice to have them in a new game though. It's not the same. All right, so we have to keep going down though. We have nothing in that room, but we have stuff right below that. So, did I skip something at the top? Oh my god, I did. Oh, that's on the way out of Volt Forge. Yeah, that's exactly what that is, because we're in Tower 1 now. Okay, well, I will pick that up on the way out. I wonder what that was that I missed. That line was so classic. Oh my god. That just... They obviously did that to set the tone for what Resident Evil 4 was going to be like. But that was just... Such a pitch perfect line. Alright, still... Right, we're going down 1 level? 2 levels. 2 levels, there's nothing in here. Let's just go straight across. Thankfully, this tower is like devoid of enemies compared to Tower 2, so... Easier trip, at least, if nothing else. Well, I say that, but I see something through the gates, so... Oh! You just knocked me through the dang thing. Didn't appreciate that. Alright, how's this one gonna go through? It's amazing they're writing an RE4. They got a lot of experience, didn't they? They made a lot of strides. Obviously for the best. Hello. Okay, we're going on an elevator, so this is good. It's interesting this floor is still like... But you can just walk into the elevator. Alright, this room has one item in the room. And then we don't go down there, but there's another item on the way, and then we go back outside. I think the tube leading out is in this elevator though, so I'm gonna have to come back when I get these 3 items. I'm gonna have to come back into this elevator room to actually leave, I think. Or am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong, because I don't see anything right now. Oh, I'm wrong. I remember now. Those tubes lead you to the tower generator specifically, so the thing I'm thinking of is like outside entirely. So out here, we get this, and then we go wherever the tube is out here to go back up. Okay. That's in the center column? Okay. There's also the door right below me. At least the item I need to get. Oh, something up there. Okay. Well, that doesn't look like a scannable I can hit. Oh, one of these guys? Dang it. Let me do this first. If I'm going to stay in that room for a moment, I feel like it would be a better use of my time to come get this first and then come back. External flooding has caused the cable support base to separate due to corrosion. Analysis implies the cable then fell from the ceiling, damaging the walkway with this impact. Okay. In this room, there is a hole over there. Oh, it's up there. Did I? Oh, the floor is not electrocuted. I just like not understanding what's going on. Wow. Okay, so we can just. I wonder if that means I could have gotten this a while ago. Oh, hello. I didn't mean to hit that, but you know what? It's fine. It worked. I meant to just drop regular bombs on that guy, but whatever. I haven't actually had to use any power bombs in this section, so I'll get them back by the time I find a save point again, or get back upstairs. So it's fine. All right, let's go back up here. Oh, I don't even need to do that. I'm on the side that it's not up high, that I don't have to jet to. I do have to fight this guy here, though. Oh, you're just waiting for me. Wow. I can't even hate that. All right, now we can focus on the item that's in this room. Although, where is it and how to get to it? It's including the top of this center column. I keep trying to scan and keep hitting the wrong button, but we can't do anything up there, so. Excuse me. Doesn't look like there's anything. What just hit me? Oh, that looks like a spider ball track. It is. Okay, how do I get in there? I need to come out. I need to go over and around to get to that spider ball track. So let's go up this way. No, we gotta go the other way. Okay. We can't go the other way. Oh, this is something. Use 1 minute tanks online. Okay. Can I just? Oh, we just roll in. Okay. Favorite candy? I actually chocolate, something chocolate related, because that's the only type of candy I eat. For as a child, I don't even remember the details, but I had like bad experiences with candy. Oh, hello. What are you doing? Oh, that puts the thing in here. I remember that now. We're actually in the entire wrong section then, I think. Or no, that thing drops the morph ball size thing up here, and there's nothing to latch onto out there. So we're like on the wrong side. Just back because I can't see what I'm doing. Yeah, as a child, I had I don't remember oh, it's right here. I'm just like not paying attention. I don't remember the details, but I had some kind of bad experience with candy that I don't remember anything about. But the end result, yo, what is all this? Oh, okay. Oh, what do I do in here though? I can sit in here. Oh, it's a spider ball track. You just have to be careful on your way up because you're being chased. Oh, jeez. No, I went up the wrong side. The entire wrong side. Ooh. Okay, let's go back this way. I keep getting distracted. So yeah, because of that. Wow. I was leaning against the thing and it just took me off. The end result of all that is, why do you keep... Okay, this is really annoying, actually. I guess maybe I can try and boost across the platform when it comes. Up and... Okay. That was not that difficult, but it was very annoying in the process of it happening. But it's fine, I got up there. Oh, you can just... Okay. The elevator back out. Ah, okay. All right, well, we figured it out eventually. Yeah, I keep getting distracted by that entire conversation. I apologize. Because of that experience, I don't like most candies. But chocolate is an exception. I've never had an issue with that, and so I always really enjoy it. And so it's like the one that I allow myself to eat. But I also don't eat it regularly enough to have like a specific type of chocolate that I prefer. I mean, I'm always down with a good Snicker bar, but that feels very basic for an answer. It's not a wrong answer, but I'm sure there's a lot better types of chocolate out there, and I just haven't tried a lot of them. I should fix that. I find dark chocolate to be, yeah, it tastes rough, but also I think part of that is because dark chocolate, I'm on the east coast of the US, and dark chocolate that you can just buy from grocery stores out here is also just like not good. Honestly, most chocolate in the US is like that. Oh, that's, no, that is over there. Okay, and then that's the thing we're going for on the way out. Okay, so I need to go this way. I remember quite a long time ago, is that a, no, that's not, we do have to go this way. Quite a long time ago, I was working on my job, and at the time there were a lot of people at that job who aren't there anymore now, but at the time one of the people who was working there had gone out of country. I don't even remember what country he went to on vacation, but wherever he went, he brought back chocolate from that country, and all of that chocolate was like so much better than anything I could find in this in the US. So I think dark chocolate not being good, at least in the US where I'm at, I think that's a direct result of just bad chocolate imports in general. Probably like the US in general is probably just like importing the cheapest possible stuff. And if you look for other types of dark chocolate that are probably like a bit more expensive or in more specialty shops, you're probably gonna have a better chance of liking it. That's not a guarantee. Could just be all dark chocolate. I mean, dark chocolate from to a certain extent is similar across the board. It is going to be a little bit more bitter than regular stuff. So it's also entirely possible that you just will never vibe with dark chocolate, but there are definitely different variations in terms of quality. And every variation that you can buy specifically in the US is going to be very, very low on that quality level. So maybe that could help, but also it's just entirely valid to just stick with your preferred level of your preferred type of chocolate and having that not be dark chocolate. That's 100% valid for sure. Okay, we probably have enemies we got to fight out here. Things will be locked down again, I'm sure, but or maybe not. I don't see anything at the moment. When I got here, it was locked down. There were enemies to fight. I see nothing now. All right. All right. Well, in the meantime, what do we? Oh, it's just a missile expansion just sitting out in the open that I just never got. That's actually frustrating. That was just there. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, that is Volt Forge all done. We have found every item pickup out here, so let's come here and leave. And let me do it from the right direction so I can actually leave. Oreo have made up cream in the middle of that. I'm sure there's. I find that a lot of chemical-based foods are made up of things that sound similar, that sound disgusting at first glance, but they make a certain amount of sense from a chemistry angle. It doesn't stop them from sounding disgusting, but it makes it a little bit more understandable that it's something we're willing to eat. That could be one of them. But it's also a reason. It's also a reason why it's understandable that so many people try to specifically focus on things that are like completely natural or whatever. Oh, Tokabi's out there. I'm not going out there though. I think next I want to head all the way over here back to Flare Pool. Yeah. So let's Legit. Let's let's hit the flare pool. I did look it up after the fact, and I do now understand that you can re 100% the green crystal thing here, and it doesn't give you anything except new artwork on the title screen. So I'm not going to do it before we end stream, or before I finish this game. That's something I will do either on my own time or on a future playthrough. Actually, it'd be easier to do it on my own time. Or no, I'll do it on my own time anyway. But it will probably be easier to do it in this save file and not a different one, I think. But yeah, it's definitely not something I'm going to do before I beat the game this time, for sure. Oh man, just let me go to the area I'm trying to get to, please. Where's the... Oh, we gotta keep going for the entrance. Do more green crystals drop on hard mode? That would be useful. That would make it the ideal farming point for sure. And I do plan on doing hard mode eventually anyway, so it would make a certain amount of sense. Oh, there you are. I'm still trying to outrun you, if possible. What time is it? 8:42? Okay. Let's see how long it takes to go all the way through here. Because if it took me a full hour to 100% Volt Forge, and it takes me another full hour to do Flare Pool, then I will probably have to leave Ice Belt for next week. Ice Belt and the final boss. Because I do have a number of things I got to do after stream tonight, so I don't want to go past my usual rough 9:30 Eastern ending time. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Back in Great Minds, I was only missing like 2 items, so who knows? It might be like that. Oh, there's like an entire area I haven't gone in. That's interesting. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is go in here because I know exactly where the... Oh, I remember that now. And I didn't have power bombs at the time. That's why. All right. Anyway, step number 1, we're going in that direction. Because that's where the scout bot is that I would like to scan and cheat my way into knowing exactly what's where. Also, your bicycle becoming a hover cycle to float over lava is like the coolest stinking thing. I just I love that so much. All right, we're gonna come down here. The enemies that were in the lava have probably regenerated. Oh, there's an ad starting in about 25 seconds. So, once again, I will see you soon if you do not have Twitch Turbo or anything like that. Okay, I need to cross over to that side. Oh, you can literally just... wow, that was stupid of me. All right. We're gonna jump over here, and that's what we're looking for. All right, let's... You know what? I should actually take a break myself. I should not keep playing. I'm gonna let the scan go, and then I'm gonna go to my own break screen, and I'm gonna stretch and hydrate too, because I should do that. I shouldn't just tell you all to do that. I should also stretch and hydrate and take care of myself. So let me grab this. All right, and let's go to the... well, let's scan this guy just to not have a green scan on my thing. Okay, and now I'm gonna go to this. Okay, all right. I'm gonna go to my break screen. I'll be back in about 3 minutes. See you all shortly. All right, welcome back, everybody. Thank you for hanging out through the ads. As usual, I would just love to get rid of the ads entirely if I could, but that's not an option. So we deal with it. All right, back to the game. Oh, there's an item over here that I never got, and an item in there, an item in there. Okay, I kind of expected that. I know exactly what's there, the mech part that I'm looking for, but let's go through the rest of the flare pool first. I think. What all do we have? Wow, there's a lot of stuff with Volcano Heart. Interesting. It's gonna be a bit of a hike. We got a lot to get, but let's work our way out there. I would like to go for 100% scans, but I have no idea what I'm missing. So it's a case of I'm scanning everything I can, and then when I get to the end, I'll see exactly what the number is and what I screwed up, and then I will have to go back for it on in a future playthrough. Oh, that was easy. I thought it was going to be a little bit more difficult, but whatever. Okay. All right, let's continue on in. That leads... Wait, shouldn't we? We should go through there while we're here. Or should we? I feel like I could wait on that. That leads all the way to here. I guess I can go ahead in that direction first. There's a missile scan in the big room here. Oh, the room that I'm about to go into with the mech part? Okay. I think it made you give him 100% scans because he... Oh, Oh, wait, this room. Okay. Energy facility destroyed. All extraction operations have ceased. All right. Well, we will. Was it that thing? No, because now it's. I'm trying to. There we go. Blowhopper possesses a body that produces gas lighter than the surrounding atmosphere, allowing it to float in the air. It absorbs energy from Brios's lava. Blowhoppers are floating organisms with heat-resistant properties, allowing them to inhabit lakes of lava like Flare Pool. They are able to navigate their environment by generating a lighter-than-air gas and inflating a pouch-like organ. They primarily consume green energy to survive, extracting it from the lava on Buros by ingesting it, consuming the energy, then expelling the excess lava from their mouth. Due to their incredibly high metabolism and inefficient use of the consumed energy, they are perpetually locked on a cycle of consumption and expulsion. Okay. But we're still missing... I know we're missing one thing that we're going to see. We're still missing something else, at least. Alright, what else is out here? Because there's... this room is huge. Oh, there's one over... Okay, let's head in this direction, I guess. I will leave my scan visor up for the entirety of the time I'm in here, then, just to be safe. Oh, that was not what I thought it was. There's green stuff coming out of that one, but that doesn't seem like what I'm looking for. Oh, it's back over here. Okay. Aha! Oh, it's just out here. Debris from the facility's collapsed. Okay. Just missile expansion. Just floating on the lava. Well, in my defense, I have not been out here since everything happened, so it's totally fine for it to be floating in an obvious place, because I couldn't possibly have missed it. Alright. So far, it's all just those things. Why is this just Container ejected from the facility when it collapsed. Item taken in. Okay. All right. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. This thing is like super fast and far away, so I can't even get close enough to get a scan. And my thing is scanning literally everything else in the area except this guy. Wow, how do you scan it when you can't get close enough to... Oh. There's an obvious answer to that question. I'm an idiot. Mollusk morphology, swim snatcher, a species similar to the leaping spitter, albeit adapted to hot environments. This variant does not stay in a fixed position, instead swims around in lava lakes. Swim snatchers are mollusks native to the lava lake of Magdrada volcano. Though effectively the same species as the leaping spitter, their behavior is notably different. They are not territorial, instead preferring to roam the lava lake to feed on the green energy found there. They are innately drawn to energy-dense substances and will use their feelers to gather what they can before moving their meal away from the melting heat. Once they feel safe, they will begin the slow process of absorbing their find. Okay. All right, I'm gonna leave. I'm basically switching back to scan constantly to make sure I don't miss anything. Waiting my boost to come back. Where'd it go? That's not where it went. Ah, hello. Oh, I like how it's like it's showing up on the map as the energy tank icon. That's cute. My boosts are not regenerating. This is Run the one to go. Oh. It's still... Do I just need to... Oh, I need to stop moving? That's incredibly rude. I have to stop moving to recharge my boost. Wow. Okay. All right, got the tank. One more tank to go, I think. It never did change colors on scans. It never became a new scan, so I assume that I got it. We also still have an item to get left, though, so let's head in that direction. Oh, this is one of those. Are we close? Yeah. Just out in the open like the other one. Okay. Wow, this is horrible. I promise you I can try better than this. Okay. That is everything. Can come back over here just to poke around, but no, I think we're good. All right, let's roll back out. Okay, good. Thank you for letting me know about that. I appreciate that a lot, actually. I'm gonna, oh, wrong way, because I'm facing out right now. Just double checking there are no things in that. Yeah, we're good there. Although it looks like we could go back to the clamps on the outside, but there's nothing in the clamps either, so we're also fine there. Although I noticed there's a dot there, which is an interesting looking thing. Swim sack thing is one of a kind. I remember we must, yeah, it is. It was definitely a pain in the ass. I'm glad I'd slowed down to take the time to do that. Because it was absolutely annoying. Even after I remembered that, hey, boosting is a thing. That was a pain. At least the fight itself was less of a pain than Sand Desert Boy, literal sandworm. So that's something, I guess. Oh god. All right, let's. Oh, that's fine. Wow, just took an unnecessary shot on top of it. Okay, there's. Why am I doing that when I can just do this? Why am I jumping to get the thing when I can just draw effect it in? There's an item in here though. Let's pop in here to. Where is it at? It's difficult to tell based on this. Feels like it's. Maybe zooming in would help. Okay, it's. It's up here, and I think we want to. Oh, I remember. We did this, and I saw that track, and I was like, I'm gonna have to come back to that eventually, and I never did. Until now. Alright, cool. And now we can actually just keep going, and it would be easier to go back in there and just take the elevator up to get to that door than to do all this, so. I don't have to. You could just walk through there. I didn't even have to. I was all trying to morph ball through the tunnel. It's like that's not even necessary. Oh, these things are surviving a lot longer than I would expect. Okay, there we go. That's fine. All right, good to go. Finally, let's keep on going. One thing that is annoying right now is the fact that I'm running through here with no music, no nothing. Stop that, please. Thank you. All right, where are these? Oh, did I take the other two guys out without even realizing? Okay. Where do I go from here? Oh, there's a lot in there. There's a save room there. I remember that now. Couldn't go in that room before because I did not have a thunder shot at the time. Same for this. Oh, that's a whole nother area. That's the tram that takes us around to the other things. And we probably don't need to bother with that. I think the orange one is talking about the tram that you can't take, because that's the side that exploded on the way back. So there's nothing special about the orange dot. It's just telling us that we can't go there. Or once we get there, we can't go any farther. So I'm not gonna worry about that. Let's start by going this way first. I have most of my energy tanks, so I can just roll on through here. Just in case there are turrets around the corner. Oh, there sure aren't. Should probably stay on ice most of the time unless I see turrets. Alright, got a couple things I can do in here that I could not do before. But let's take the enemies out first. Oh, that's this room. Okay, I remember this now. Sort of scanned this on our way out. I didn't scan this though. Control terminal operation. Bowler export open. Maintenance tank pending. Wait, it's operational? What? Oh, well, it's not letting me do anything at the moment. We turn those on. There's really nothing to do here except to pop in here and get whatever's obviously inside there. Let me scan it again. Oh, I just shot it with really bad aim. Let's blow you up first. And you. And then we will start scanning. Okay. We got a whole thing over here. What's this? Adjust and distributes power from the main generator. Damaged by power line failure. Restart is possible with an electric surge. Power supply severed. Pipe and wall show damage from a small scale explosion, which I probably caused. And then that's the other side of the door. Let's go ahead and open that up. And what do we have here? Power distributor maintenance hatch. Normal device operation suspended. It appears loose and could be torn free. And then this is this again. Why is it a new scan when it's the exact same one in the other? Electrode plate connected to the circuit board of a power distributor. Restart is possible with sustained electrical current supplied to electrode plate. Operation stability unknown. I like how it says sustain in this one. I don't remember it saying that on the last one, so I just shot it once and thought that was it. It's possible the last one did say something similar to sustained and I just wasn't paying enough attention. Oops. Once again, hitting the wrong buttons. Power distributor non-functional. Okay. That's fine. We got what we need. One there, one here. All right. Switch back to ice as I travel. That's exactly why I did that. The enemies will probably be back in this room. Or they might be. Or not, okay. I am going to dart to the other side though and use the save point really quickly. I was not misremembering. Let's yank you off. Is there another one over here? No. Well, let's leave it on lightning for a second and, well, we're one room away. It's not going to respawn. All right. I'm still going to take it slow in case it does. It didn't. Just being careful. All right. All right, we're back in here, and I believe we need to go this way now. Yeah, and there's one solid number of things on the way. Okay. Multi-lock security gate identified. Power cut due to catastrophic damage to the facility. Gate offline. Oh, but we can go this way now. Oh my god. I just happened to move my hand after initially aiming, and I just took the aim completely away from me. Oh, hello. Oh, it's a different scan when you... Oh, I just haven't scanned these things. Jeez, I'm glad I did. Lamorn heavy turret. AI-controlled beam cannon that is stronger and more durable than a normal beam turret, though still vulnerable to electric shocks and freezing. Claymore and heavy turrets are automated beam cannons that offer improved defensive abilities over the standard model. Each shot is more powerful and the number fired is increased to a volley of 4, while the armor is also much thicker. However, operation can still be temporarily halted if the turret is frozen or if subjected to electric shock. If electrified, it can also be physically pulled free from its station. And that's actually the last of the machines. Okay. I'm very glad that I stopped to grab that one. We're missing what looks like one item back in the desert. What else are we missing? One item here in Flare Pool, although I know exactly what that item is. It's whatever, or I don't know exactly what it is, but I suspect it is something that we're going to fight in the room with the mech part. But I'm missing one other thing. Presumably a desert scan of some type. Silex forces. Maybe Silex phase 1 and phase 2, hopefully. It feels like in that case, if there really is only like 2 final bosses, then we're really only missing 2 things, one of which I'm pretty sure I will run into here. So that bodes well. That's the wrong button. But I wonder what I'm missing in the desert in that case. Hologram emitter. Out of service due to a malfunction. Displays a hologram of workers passing through the cooling system and checks for abnormalities. And then there's just a missile. It's out and open. But I haven't been in this room because when I came through here last, I did not have Thundershot, so it's fine. While I'm here. Alright, gotta blow that open to get out. Switch back to this for now. Wow, rude. It unfroze just long enough to get one shot off of me. I need to get a little bit better about shooting ice before it gets back up. Energy extractor heavily damaged, all operations have ceased. Can I shoot you through the... You can shoot me through there, but I can't shoot you through there? That is... Oh, I can't. Okay. I was gonna say, I was gonna be really annoyed. It's not dead yet. We're probably gonna have to go around the corner to get to it. We gotta go around the corner anyway, because there's... The stuff we're going for is through there. So I guess let's do that. That was lore. Are you still over here? Yes, you are. Okay, and now you're easy to... Wow, it only had like 2 hits left. Okay. We're going through... Yeah. I will come back left in a second. Let me come back for that. Let me go through here first and get these items. 2 in the next room and another 2 in the room after that. Okay. Oh, I guess I just walked by some enemies over there. Whoops. What are those? Green energy injection nozzle. Operation suspended due to the facility's collapse. Okay. Alright, we have 1 item in the floor and 1 item near the top. We were in a bit of a rush earlier when the first time we came in here and did not really have the opportunity to just go places. That is not just opening straight up. Oh, but there's stuff to scan here. I should scan that first. Scanner for monitoring the cannon shell. Currently offline, providing an electric charge to its activation circuit will briefly cause it to activate. And this is the... Do you have to shoot all 4? Probably. Cover for the cannon shell stabilizer piston. Each scanner must be active to unlock its security latch. With the cover open, the piston will rise. Okay. Okay, that didn't actually do anything. Maybe its activation circuit is something in another location. It might be things elsewhere in the room we have to shoot, perhaps. That lets us just hop up, which, no surprise, we have to go that way anyway. That's an elevator that's not active at the moment. Oh, but I can activate it. I'm really trying to figure out what exactly does it mean by activation circuit? Is it talking about something else? Oh, there's a spinner over here. Oh, but it's offline. Oh, what is this? Spinner activation circuit, okay. Not that button. Okay, and now maybe that will let us activate all the rest of those. Sure does. That was one I thought it was. Maybe you do actually just have to hit all of them. I didn't see anything else light up when I shot that one, which is what confused me. Oh. So you had to come from the other side. That's what I was missing. Okay. Okay. And then that's down, which is fine. We don't need it anymore. The other thing we want to get, though, is up top. So let's start climbing. Oh, there's one of these is still alive. Okay. Any more? And then we're clearly supposed to go over there to what, I wonder? Well, the item we need to get is on the other side, so... Oh, is it up top? Excuse you? This game is so finicky sometimes with the grapple beam controls. Let's try that again. There we go. That's better. Okay. We were never able to come up here before. Alright. Good stuff. Let's see. What else? We go back. Oh, two more of them. Where you at? Line back up. Oh, you're down there. All right. Cool beans. We need to get back over there, actually. I guess we can just hop down and walk over. Oh. No, you're still alive. Okay. What in the world? You need to... Please stay still. Thank you. Excellent. All right, now we're gonna go this way. At least when I come back in here, I can probably just drop to the bottom floor and immediately run out, so. All these are new scans. Cannon shell injection status 0%. Preparation of diffusion cannon launch disabled. Green energy diffusion status complete. Okay, and 2 items in this room, and then it won't even let us go in the next room. You know what? Actually, that makes sense. Facility door and wall damaged area beyond repair. Okay, we cannot go back out that way. But there are 2 pickups in here. I somehow never scanned that when I came in the first time. Oh no, there's 1 pickup in here, and then the other one is in the other room that we gotta cycle back through. Okay, that one looks... It seems like it's in there. But how do we open that up? Nothing else in here is a different skin than it was before. We could just pop on it and literally just drop a power bomb, maybe? I can't even tell what that did because it was so bright. It did nothing. Okay. Well, it did take out the enemies that were... But in terms of a power-up in this room to be found, it didn't... Oh, wait, that's in the air. That's in this thing? Okay. That's what I get for not looking at the map close enough to see that it was above me and not below me. Slot cover panel. Seal to be removed and slot activated only in the event of emergency removal with forceful pull. And then we have... Boop. And what was that? Hydraulic arm locking system. Simultaneously activation of the 3 target holograms release the lock. Oh, okay. You're gonna hit me with this nonsense. Okay, I got it. What in the world? This thing aimed for one of the enemies on the floor. That was rude. All right, let's try it again. That's better. All right, there we go. That message probably is already come and gone. So I imagine there's an ad coming right away around the corner. My apologies, I only just noticed that. I'm gonna continue playing though. Let's see. At this point, we gotta backtrack. We can't go further in that direction. Let's keep going this way. There's an enemy still in this room. Interesting. But I can just drop all the way down and hightail it. Wow, rude. All right. We were previously able to go in this room, but we weren't able to go that way. But now we can. Right, this is the map room. I remember that now. That was a waste of a shot. All right, let's hide. Let's shoot. Oh, you can lasso from way back there. That was actually great. All right, now let's switch back to this. Oh. I'll keep misaiming when I'm just trying to go around the corners. don't think there's anything else in this hallway. We're about to run into a room that has a single item in it. Does this room have anything else in it other than... Yes, it sure does. I figured something like that would happen. Wow, you took a while to take out. Yeesh. Oh, more? Oh, it's these guys. Oh. All right. Well, I got you now. Wait, how many of these guys are there? Let's take that off you. Any more? Yeesh. No, I think we're good. All right. That was a lot of enemies. Pneumatic shooter. Okay. What is this? Maintenance tank shooter. Launches maintenance tanks along rails and through pipes for rapid transport around the facility. Okay. I guess we might take that to get out. Transport tube network for moving small cargo. Currently offline. Protective panel deformed. It cannot be moved using the terminal. It can be destroyed with explosive impact. And what's this? Energy shell management terminal. Monitor shell ordnance loaded with green energy after it has been transferred to the cannon. But that's not something we can actually interact with. Okay, I feel like we use that to leave. Switch to that. Shoot a regular missile. And now this is something we can interact with. Safety bracket. Stabilizes pipe connections. Removal will separate all connections. Can be pulled free with physical force. Okay. And now we can go in and up to get that. And then we just take that. Okay. Oh, what's down here? That's interesting. Is that, no, it's below us, so that's not a place we've ever been. All right, cool. Easy enough. Yeah, I'm looking at the time now, and I still have one more item left to get here, and it's almost 9:30. So almost certainly this means that I'm going to finish Flare Pool, 100% pickups, and then we'll have to leave Ice Belt for next week. Ice Belt and the final boss. All right, so we've got an item there. And unless I'm mistaken, that means there was something in that room that I missed? Dang, okay. All right. Well, let me see where this pipe takes me. I thought I got something high up in that room, but maybe that was not the thing I got. Oh no, I was thinking of this room. I don't think I ever even went up there in the first place. Okay. All right, well, what's here anyway? Where does this take me? No, okay. I can't hate that actually, especially because it leads me right around the corner from the room I needed to go back to because I missed something in it. So that works out pretty well actually. All right, so we're gonna come around the corner here. I'm gonna go around the corner to fight that guy. It's way easier to take him out from here. Okay, so there's something in this room at the very top. I guess I can take this up first. And then just try and see what I can do from up here. Oh, wow. Why are there so many turrets in areas that are like broken and busted? Turrets that weren't there before. Okay, coming up here actually doesn't help because you can't do anything. We had to go up there before to shoot a command shot out and about, but that's irrelevant now. So now the question becomes, how do you get to the item all the way up there? Let's see. It doesn't feel like you can climb any of this, really. Well, there is an outcropping up there, but I don't think how do you even get up there? There's no other way to enter and exit the room. You have the elevator there. But it's the only way I can think of to actually like go up right now in this room, unless you can climb this somehow. And if I go back in here, then we just have a tiny little area that we can do stuff in, or that we previously did stuff in, but all you can do is just jump out the window or command shot somewhere. Which I guess does let me poke around and see what's going on, but oh, there's a ooh, okay, that's what I was missing. That helped in that I got a good shot of the room. I could see I could see what I was missing. Okay, there was a spider ball track right by the entrance that I just never noticed. So let's head back over there. Had to be careful here though. And then up and over. All right, nice. Okay. That wasn't too difficult. I was expecting the nonsense that happened way back in out in the desert. The one weird healing thing out there that just took like forever to figure out the right path. I was expecting something like that. Okay, I think that is every pickup and flare pool except for the mech part and the oh wait, there's one we passed on the way in. Two we passed on the way in. But we're obviously gonna go to the mech part first and the one on the way to it. We're only one room away, so it didn't respawn, right? All right, let's come out here. Let's go down the hallway to the left to save. Because it doesn't look like there's any kind of save room close to this room with the mech part we're going to, which I heavily suspect has a boss fight in it. So saving now is probably for the best. Wow, the shot didn't take effect until it was down in range. That kind of sucks. It was a wasted shot, but I'm refilling right now anyway, so whatever. All right. All right, we're gonna come out here. We're gonna bear left. I'm actually quite annoyed of this return trip to Flare Pool, how it has zero music because everything is destroyed. That's, I can understand what they were going for, but I don't like it. Well, let's focus one down at a time. Oh, how convenient. All right, I don't think it matters which way we go. It's going straight out. Oh, I almost did not get out of the way of that thing. Oh, but then I got shot by that thing. Dang, oh well. It was a nice attempt to get through there without taking any damage. An attempt I unfortunately failed at. All right, we will come out of here. Take the elevator on this side down. Well, it occurs to me Ice Belt's gonna be the same way, isn't it? Because Ice Belt is mostly musicless too. This whole not having music in areas, I don't like that. All right, so we need to go blow that up with a power bomb and head down in there and pick up an item and pick up a mech part. Okay. Wow, was that necessary? High powered explosives. Okay, I guess I need to come up. I need to correctly get onto land and sort of get in the general area. Is that close enough? I don't know if it is. That might be too far away. Yeah, it's too far away. Will super missile work here? Yes, as a matter of fact. All right. Boop. All right, let's go in here. Let me turn scan on because I feel like there's going to be some things I'm going to be scanning in here. Interest in the main tank conduit blocked by rock. The debris can be removed with a strong impact. Okay. Let's. Oh, okay. This leads exactly to where I'm trying to get to, I think. Maybe. Oh, it's like an alternate way into that. You could just drive your Viola, but you could also just take this. That's interesting. You gotta be quick. I think we could just drop and drop. Yeah. Oh, wow. Is that gonna stop? That doesn't look like it's stopping. We might have to freeze that from some other angle and come back. Yeah, I think that's exactly what we're gonna have to do. All right, let's drop down here. Come out. Oh, we can just hit it while we're out here. Oh, there's something over there. I'm gonna go check that out before I. Well, I'll do this first, but I do want to go check that out. Okay, can I get the aim right? How long is that gonna last? Gotta try and be quick. It's not quick enough, but it's fine. Oh, it's back already? How do I get that to stop longer? I guess while I'm down there, let me shoot it and just watch it for a bit. Oh, I can hang out up here. Or I could also just come over here. Wheel vehicle gate, operational by circuit failure, cannot be opened. Lava pressure control terminal opens and closes the main pipe's lava discharge valve to adjust the level of the lava lake and manage lava transport rates. Ah, okay. Wait, no, does that fix the door or no? Okay, that's what we needed. I didn't know if that was going to open the door, if that was going to stop the lava, and it stopped the lava, which is what we needed to get the item, so it's fine. Closure of the main pipe's lava discharge valve has caused a circuitry failure. Terminal operation C is currently offline, so we still can't go in there. We have to come in and out, be all this. Interesting. Yeah, we'll go over here, we'll drop here, and now we can go back in here to get the pickup, which looks like a power bomb expansion. Yep. Excellent. Presumably there's 2 more of those out in the world, probably an ice belt somewhere. All right, unfortunately now we're coming in here to what I suspect is going to be a surprise boss fight with down 2 energy tanks. It's my own stupid fault though. Right, and so the only things left to do, there's a mech part in here, and then there's 2 more items on the way back, and a save room nearby too, so it's not too bad. All right, well, let's do it. What is that? That's the mech part. Wreckage from the Galactic Federation UTO Research Center on planet Tanamar, brought here when the Lamor teleporter went out of control. It's out of scanning range. Still out of scanning range, there we go. Charged particle cannon attachment for the upper right arm of a Galactic Federation heavyweight golem. The cannon and connection sockets are relatively undamaged and a full restoration appears possible. Oh, hello. If I die here, it's gonna be annoying because it's been a while since I last saved. Oh, what's all that? What in the world? Starting off hard, okay. Anthropod morphology, behemoth, a giant arthropod with 8 legs, 4 independent eyes, and 3 mouths. Its entire body is covered with a mineralized skin layer that neutralizes all firearms. Attacks by rapidly shooting flaming projectiles from its mouth, using oscillation waves to drive enemies away, and producing a powerful air suction to pull enemies in. Only its eyes are vulnerable to damage. The behemoth is a giant arthropod that lives in the caves of the Magrada volcano. Its body is covered in a layer of mineralized skin that neutralizes all firearms, but its 4 eyes, which are directly connected to the brain via delicate nerves, are vulnerable to damage when open. It is aggressively territorial and will attack anyone that gets too close, either by rushing toward them and attempt to ram them, or through a variety of fire-based attacks. These attacks are fueled by the behemoth creating a flammable mixture of air and its own body fluids, which it can then emit either in a mist it ignites by striking the ground to create a fiery ring, or as a series of firebombs expelled from its 3 mouths. Amazing. That was one of the things we were missing on Viros, so that's good. Which means scans are actually almost done. We're missing one thing in this list, which the location of it in this list implies that it is out in the desert somewhere. And we're missing what is presumably 2 scans for Silux, the final boss. Hopefully 2 forms. All right, well, I gotta figure out what it is in the desert that I'm missing. It's a little difficult to get shots directly on the eyes. I think we got. Wow, you are very fast for a big old whatever you are. All right, I don't want to be that close. Okay. Got one more eye on the right side that I haven't. Oh, two eyes on the outside. That's oh, is this it? Just like down the 4 eyes and that's it? Well, it doesn't have a boss bar, so I suppose that could just be it. I guess we'll find out. Nah, wasn't expecting all that. Great. And it's probably doing that now because it's because I got it down to 1 eye left. There we go, that's what I want. I don't should shoot more fire, but it's interesting that the door is still open. I could just leave. I could just walk out, hit the bricks. Okay. That was a lot simpler of a fight than I was expecting. I was just walk in, shoot the boss in the eyes a couple times, and then it's gone. Like not even a health bar, but we got the final mech part, and we got one of the missing scans in the game, so all mech parts found. Nice. All right, let's pick up the 2 items on the way out of here. We have to go this way again because that door will not open. All right, we're going down this way. All the lava has stopped, so I should just be able to go right on out. Yep. And draw beam here. That's the other side, which I didn't even scan that on this side to realize that you couldn't go in there. All right, but now we can go out and come up either of these sides. It's like the second time today I've done that. It's really difficult to maneuver on this bicycle sometimes. All right, we're picking up one item immediately to our right on the way through this next door. Okay, I thought I heard something on the way, but no. Lava can be flow pressure. Okay, so we can. Oh, you got to be really quick, I guess. Yeah, geez. Okay, do that, and then very quickly jump across to grab it. All right. Oh, those are just those. Okay, but we got to do the same to get back out, presumably. Oh, it started up as soon as I. That was rude and unnecessary. Yeesh. All right, let's head back to here. And then we need to go this way. Might as well stop and save on the way out. Why are those guys right here? That is rude and unnecessary. All right. One more item to pick up. Then I'm actually going to come back to the save point, save it again, and very rude. And in stream, that's definitely a good stopping point. Right, the item I'm missing is out there. Yeah, I always thought that there was something like back here that maybe we could come back through with the power bomb and take out, but nope. It seemed to me like there might have been a door back here or something that we could get to. But I guess I was wrong the whole time. However, there is this. Diffuse oscillation blast. Okay. I'm gonna assume they're talking about this. They sure are. Oh, that's okay. Oh, that's how you climb up here. Oh, that's not the thing that I was thinking that we were climbing. All right, but I got a shot expansion. That's the important thing. All right, cool. There's so many of those. Wow, what, these guys too? Yeesh. I'm leaving. I ain't got nothing to do with y'all. I'm out. And actually from that POV, let me no, it's fine. I'll stop here. Okay. This is an excellent stopping point. We got done with all of Volt Forge and Flare Pole. So off stream, I will look up the one scan I'm missing in the desert to try and track down what that is. But then on actual next stream, we will go to Ice Belt and clear that entire area out. And then the only thing left to do is go fight the final boss. So hopefully we will beat this game next week. I'm looking forward to seeing whatever happens. Sure, Silex is going to be an interesting boss fight, and hopefully we actually get some lore about Silex, because I still don't understand what his deal is. But anyway, that does it for tonight. So I'm gonna go to my schedule screen. Let me see who is live. This is as you can see, the schedule is normal, so I'll be back tomorrow for Final Fantasy 14 with my static. We'll be progging M10S, and then I'll be back for Skies of Arcadia on Saturday. See, Amaya is live, Merbakes is live. Let's see, let me go down the list. Man, look at all these people playing Pokemon Pocopia. I can't wait to join everybody tomorrow. I'm gonna pick it up first thing in the morning. I'm very excited to play it. It's a new game by many of the folks behind Dragon Quest Builders 2, which is one of my favorite games of all time. So I understand, especially because some of my friends have started playing, and I understand Pocopia to literally basically be Dragon Quest Builders 3, but without the Dragon Quest IP. And so I am hyped to play it. I cannot wait to dig into it. But that's a problem for tomorrow me, or not a problem. That's a good thing. That's a pleasure for tomorrow me. Whatever. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna go rid of Maya. I haven't been there in a bit, and it's always fun to hang out with her. So let's go to end screen. Let me put my stuff in here. Let's put the raid command in. Let me make sure I typed it right and I don't take us to some random other person. No, we're good. Okay. Yeah, thanks everybody for popping in. Enjoyed myself as usual. Metroid Prime 4. Not the best Metroid Prime game, but I have a lot of fun with it, and it's been good. And I look forward to potentially beating it next week, and then going right back to Metroid Prime 3, because that's where we stopped when 4 came out. So hopefully I will see some of y'all tomorrow or on later streams, or potentially next week this time for more Metroid Prime 4. But regardless, hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening. Take care.